welcome to WoW Can Cook. My name's Tracy and I'm here with Dr. Gloria, and today we are cooking a festive beet and grape salad that Dr. Gloria created. So what can you tell us about it, Dr. Gloria?
Well, I think that when you entertain a lot like I have, you get kind of, boring dishes. After a while, you have the same people. You don't want the same salads. You don't want the same side dishes. This was amazing because a neighbor of mine did a version of it, but with different ingredients. And I went, well, wait a minute, maybe this would be good. And everybody raves about it. And it's colorful. It's ingredients for this time of year. So I don't know that you could do the same thing in the middle of the summer, but most of the year you can get the ingredients. And so it is literally green grapes with beets. Did you buy beets?
I have it all prepped, my dear.
Okay. So the important thing is that this salad, in my opinion, needs to be made the night before. And you're going to hear me say that over and over. I know Tracy's probably tired of it, but I don't even eat my soup the same day I cook it. Because I believe that the flavors all have to meld in order to be able to get the true essence of the flavor. Now, that doesn't mean that if you're in a hurry and you're going to throw a soup together, you shouldn't have it in an hour when everything is cooked. But if you really can plan, you're going to have a busy week. You're going to have a lot of company, for instance, over the holidays. Make the salad the night before because you'll notice that the difference in the flavor is well worth it. So tell me what you did. You prepped everything
so
ahead.
I'll eat the salad tomorrow.
Okay. So
here's what I did.
We have six beets. And I suggested if you could find gold and red to go ahead and slice them. So how did you slice them? Like a shoestring, or that's how I always do it?
No. So what I did was I went to the farmer's market and I got 3 red beets and 3 golden beets, and I boiled them for about 45 minutes. And then I ran them under cold water and just peeled off the skins with my fingers. Right. And then I have this really great chopping device so I sliced them and then I chopped them in perfectly even squares.
Okay, that's great. But however, now I also want to give an option, which I know you're going to grit your teeth at, but if you don't have beets available or you don't want to have to cook them, buy the canned shoestring beets, which I've done in an emergency. And that means they're cut like little matchsticks, and you can use those instead. They don't come in golden, so you wouldn't get the nice effect or the natural flavor that Tracy's getting. But it's also an option for when you have to throw something together and you don't have them. So you cut them all up. So now you're going to, basically what you can do is mix it all in a big bowl first and then plate it.
Serve it on a platter for presentation purposes. Is that okay?
It's fine. You're not going to be able to mix it all with everything and get the flavors melded.
Okay, then let me get a bowl.
Okay.
This is so typical us.
Yeah, because you have to mix it first before you plate it.
Okay, so when I make a colorful salad, I like using this glass bowl.
Okay, that's perfect. So now just throw in your cut up beets, the golden and the red, because you really do need to mix it. Now I mix it after you do that, Tracy. Just mix it up a little bit so that you mix as you go, because if you keep adding ingredients, you're not going to get the good mixture.
Okay.
So just mix it good.
How's that?
Perfect. Then go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh parsley.
From my herb garden.
Okay. Don't add the salt yet. That's real important because you want to wait till everything is mixed and everything is blended before you decide if it needs salt. Add some black pepper to your taste. I like a 1/2 teaspoon in there, but you do what you like.
Okay, I'm sprinkling the pepper away.
Okay, stop. Okay, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil.
Now, I wanted to talk about this. This is a local olive grove. So you got to be careful of olive oil because a lot of it's an actual blend and they don't have to say it on the side of the bottle. But this is a local olive grove. So it's really good.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I didn't know that until I toured an olive grove in Italy and their little retail store, and they gave us this little tour. And they said, yeah, they can blend it. They don't have to tell you. And it's like, what? So yours is local and it's pure olive oil, right?
Yep.
I love the bottle. Save the bottle. And so now about a half a cup, I use avocado mayonnaise. So what kind of mayonnaise are you going to use? Avocado mayonnaise. Okay, a half
Avocado
a
oil,
cup.
Primal Kitchen.
That's the one I use.
I love their Chipotle mayo. That's my favorite.
Well, sure, it would be. It has a nightshade.
Oh.
Chipotle, come on, it's a pepper. Okay, then 2 tablespoons of white powdered sugar. Did you humor me and actually get powdered sugar?
I had it. It's here. It's right
Okay,
there.
all right. I just have to harass you because I know you don't like sugar, but once or twice a year isn't going to hurt you. Then
Okay,
one,
Mom.
okay, now, yes, dear. Now mix it again. Mix it, blend it good. I usually use a big wooden spoon or something to get it where you can really toss it in the bowl. You want all that olive oil to really coat everything that's in there.
Okay, I'm mixing away. Looks like
Okay,
a
now
lot of
add
mayo.
your 1 cup of green grapes. Cut them. Did you cut them in quarters or halves, or how did you do it?
No, the recipe didn't say to do that, so I just left them whole.
Oh, okay. They should be cut in half. I revised the recipe and sent it to you, so I guess it didn't get there. It should be cut in half. And the only reason for that is you're going to get the juices of the grapes, and then all of the flavorings will get on the inside of the grape. So I can tell you're doing it. Watch what you're doing. Don't look at the camera and cut at the same time.
Well,
Yes,
let's
mother.
talk
I
about
know.
grapes.
Okay.
So,
I prefer regular grapes. I understand. But again, you're a purist, and I am too at 99% of the time. But if you're going to do a salad like this, I usually buy the seedless because I don't want to be sitting there picking seeds out of the grapes to put them in the salad. So you got them out of your vineyard, I think, didn't you?
well, that's what I wanted to tell you. So I have grapes that we grow, and I have to freeze them because otherwise they go bad, and I like to snack on the frozen grapes. So
Right.
at first I thawed out a cup of grapes I was going to put in the salad, and they were smushy and gross, and it was just
That's
like,
right.
yeah, that wasn't going to work. So then I had to break down and go buy some.
So you bought some seedless.
I don't know
Right?
what I bought. I bought whatever I could find at Trader Joe's.
Okay, so let me give you a suggestion for what you just said. I used to freeze grapes as well when I was in California. When they get mushy, just make them into like a little, in your food processor, just barely blend them a little bit. They're delicious, whether they're in the salad or whether they're sprinkled on, whatever. Put a little bit of sweetener. You don't have to use powdered sugar in that case. Put a squeeze of lemon and whatever other fruit you want to mix it with. And just because they're mushy doesn't mean they can't be blended and made into a nice little sauce, almost like the chutney or a relish. So,
oh, I ate the grapes. I wasn't worried about it, but I just didn't think it would serve our listeners very well when making
no,
this
it
beautiful
wouldn't,
salad.
but thank you for saying that. Okay, so now let me get to my recipe. Now you're going to add about a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Okay, got that.
Okay, perfect. It's all squeezed. Now toss it really, really well. Did you get pecans, pine nuts, walnuts? What did you decide to use in yours?
Well, because I have 7 walnut trees, I always use walnuts.
Okay, so put in the walnuts. Now, are you going to use some kind of a cheese like a chèvre or something to top it or not?
Absolutely. I love goat cheese. It's my favorite.
So do I. So just toss in, a couple spoonfuls. That's really up to you. Some of my students, when I was teaching this, didn't want it in the salad. They wanted it when they served it and plated it. They wanted it crumbled on top. So you decide what you like best.
Well, for presentation purposes, I'll go ahead and show it this way, but I would have to agree. I would rather put it fresh when I serve the salad.
I think so too. So go ahead and mix it real well.
And the nuts. I would rather do that because by the time I eat this tomorrow, the nuts are going to be soggy.
See, and I like them that way, and then I put some more nuts on top. So that's a personal preference because the nuts do get a really good flavor mixed in with all that. So now taste it. See if you need a dash of salt. I don't think you do.
Yeah. You do.
Okay. All right, put a little bit of salt. Don't go overboard.
This comes out slow because it's Celtic sea salt, so it's thicker.
Okay. So how do you like the flavors?
I mean, I love it. I love beet salad. And this is similar
but you're
to
not
how I
gonna
make it.
have the same, right? You're not gonna have the same flavor until tomorrow. Good?
I'm so lucky I get to eat all this food. And I have
I know.
pomegranates.
Oh, good. That was the thing I was gonna say. When pomegranates are in season, like right now, and especially for the holidays, it's so beautiful. Save a few, Tracy, to put on the top. Whoops, you put them all in.
Well, I already tossed it with everything, so they are on the top.
Okay, but now you're gonna plate it, right?
No.
Or you're just gonna leave it in the bowl? Just leave it in the bowl?
Leave it in the bowl and show y'all what it looks like.
Okay, and the pomegranates are gorgeous. See, that's a very festive holiday treat. And you can also put a little bit of, like, you've got the wonderful herb garden, which I'm jealous I used to have and I will have again. Put a little sprig of rosemary when you plate it. It's beautiful. So there you go. It's an unusual salad. It's delicious. Adapt it the way you want. I've done it with pine nuts because I couldn't get the other nuts where I was, and everybody loved it. So that's just personal preference. Make it your own. Okay? Thank you, dear.
I'm going to serve this for Thanksgiving dinner for sure because it's just beautiful and it's delicious. So thank you, Dr. Gloria.
You're welcome. Now you want to add a little bit of something extra? Put a tiny bit of brandy in it for Thanksgiving. Toss it the night before with the brandy and then serve it. It doesn't taste like brandy. See, you've got grapes, right? I'm not going to ask you to peel the grapes, I promise.
Good, I won't.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, that's a wrap. Bon appetit, everyone.
Happy holidays. Enjoy it.